What's up, everyone? Welcome to Crypto Review Central. On this channel, you can find weekly cryptocurrency videos that cover a wide range of topics, everything that's trending, along with fundamental analysis and technical analysis, mixed in with my own personal opinion. We've been providing content here on this channel for some months now, and despite the initial distaste from our complete shift from gaming content into what is now a full-blown cryptocurrency channel, was a bit of slow going for us, but now we are coming to a close of 2019 with only a few months left, and we really need to take a step back and reflect on really what can now be seen as a pretty dismal year. With cryptocurrency coming into prominence late 2017, a very small percentage of the population had heard about it, but many people didn't really know what it was all about. We saw it reach almost $1 trillion in total market cap in the first week of January, and since then we've been in a very deep retracement, seeing some light at the end of the tunnel on occasion, only to be quickly corrected back. While the market cap remains barely above $200 billion, the price of Bitcoin is still surprisingly at $6,600. We've established major support levels at just below $6,000 in the price of Bitcoin. Generally, over the last several months, anytime Bitcoin has dipped below $6,000, it is quickly pushed back up. It has on occasion done so over the course of the last 6 months, but subsequently it is also yet to see any significant upward movement. We do get little pumps here and there, but they're quickly corrected back, and really there's been almost no activity. The price of Bitcoin is behaving much like it was pre-2017 than it has been throughout the last half of 2017. It is expected, however, that another big blow up is only inevitable at this point, and when it does happen, we could see Bitcoin soar beyond $20,000, setting a completely new standard in its price action. Much like what 2017's bull run did, bringing it back to a stable 2.5 times what it was prior to getting that big pump. And really starting on the 19th of September in 2017, we saw it completely skyrocket. And by the end of November, we had broken 10K. And by the time January rolled around, we were just about to break $20,000. Now Bitcoin is at $6,600. It's below 10K, which has proved to be a huge psychological resistance and support level. And aside from a few smaller targets between 66 and 10K, 10K is really the big number that we are hoping to establish prior to the close of this year. Nevertheless, development is rampant in this market. More and more companies are jumping on board. More and more big financial institutions are taking a keen interest towards cryptocurrency. Many people are discussing about the looming economic crisis posed by the financial structure that is currently set up. Our current financial ecosystem the world over has already experienced several crises and is going to experience more. That is just as much an inevitability as Bitcoin rising in value, in my opinion. Crypto Daily has a great article talking about why Bitcoin is the perfect hedge against the next big financial crisis. It seems that veteran investors on Wall Street are convinced of a looming financial crisis. Many people in previous financial collapses have hedged against it and made a lot of money. And Crypto Daily is making the argument that Bitcoin is a great hedge against any traditional fiat failure. It's also speculated that this crisis will be due to a stock market hack or big data failure or a number of other things that could easily go wrong in the big machine that is our financial industries. As investors, as small-time fish in a big sea, we need to hedge against any pending crisis that can be foreseen. In the past, you could have bet against the market. However, this time, there's a high chance that you may not be able to collect your winnings, as the bank or financial institution offering that deal would be under the water itself. A lot of traditional people will tell you that gold is a good hedge. It's not necessarily the case because things aren't backed by a gold standard anymore. There's a lot of paper gold that people own. Multiple people will own the same lot of gold in the form of this paper IOU. The Fed won't be able to bail out all of these IOUs, but they'll still tell you to buy gold or silver to hedge against a crisis, and they'll store it for you. So they'll give you a piece of paper that's basically an IOU. That same paper is given to 20 other people for the same 1 ounce of gold that you might own. The real gold is lying somewhere in a vault owned by neither you nor the 20 other people you supposedly share it with. Really, gold isn't necessarily a big bet. Kim.com recently advocated for purchasing Bitcoin over gold and purchasing Bitcoin over any of the traditional fiats that may be your local currency. Gold is still a better bet in my opinion than fiat. However, Bitcoin seems to be emerging as the future of currency. Cryptocurrency and blockchain technology seems to be the future of big data analysis, big data storage, point of sale systems. Everything that runs behind the scenes can be enhanced by using blockchain technology, and our everyday lives as consumers can be enhanced through peer-to-peer decentralization. All of that, however, takes an enormous amount of effort to port over all of these very high-functioning traditional systems that only seem to serve the wealthy. This article also points out an article from The Economist that was published 30 years ago that talked about a global currency in 2018 known as the Phoenix, and is making the argument that Bitcoin is that global currency. Whether you're in it for the long term or you're in it for the short term, this market is incredibly exciting and it will continue to be that way. I will continue to cover the daily ebb and flows of these markets and do my best to keep you up to date as well. We can all just hang in there and continue to fight this good fight. I really do believe we are onto something big here. I think we are early adopters of what is going to be the future of almost everything. I'm not alone in that belief, and I could be proven wrong. I'm very interested to hear your thoughts, so comment below. If you've made it this far, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and click the white bell notification button so you don't miss out on any of our content. Thank you once again to the CRC crew for your continued support. And I will see everyone very soon.